Good morning, guys. So today we thought it was a good day to give you a boat building update. So we've been working on Well-Driven for a while now, and the last month we've been very busy. Well, we're always busy. It seems we have accomplished a lot, and a lot of exciting news have happened within the last month. So first thing first, let's start where we left off last time, which is the Keel box. Oh, Pierre is getting ready to weld.
Yep. Today we're going to start framing the floor. We need to frame the floor as soon as possible because we're getting our water tank and I want to bury them right away. Also, it's going to make it much easier to work on ceiling because right now I got a big gap in between the floor and the top of the roof because I'm kind of short. So it's going to be much easier when the floor is done on both sides of the keel. And Jasmine just showed up. I guess she's ready to work also.
Pierre, the place is very nice and clean. You did a good job.
Yes, every Sunday now we're gonna have to clean the boat because it gets to a big mess after a while with the metal fighting everywhere and stuff and tools, and it's not very efficient. So every Sunday now is gonna be cleaning day. Not that I like it, but that's me now.
You also built yourself a place where you can put all your tools, a bench. All right, now the keel box. A few of you have asked what kind of system we're going to use to lift the keel. So you cannot see it right now, you just see the bracket because Pierre is going to weld just above it. So we had to remove the device, but that device will be an ATV winch. So that's what we decided to use. We tried it, it works wonderful, it was cheap. If we ever need to replace it, it's an easy fix. This month, we also had a bunch of meetings. So we met with Spar, which is the company that's going to create our mast, our boom, and all the standing rigging. We didn't film our meeting, but basically we went through the drawings that was provided by Steve, our yacht designer. Placo had already started working on our masthead. It was kind of cool to hold that important piece of equipment in our hands. It made it very real. Something else related to the standing rigging we worked on is the tabernacle. During our meeting, we talked about the system and left the tabernacle that Pierre fabricated with our spar maker. We had a meeting with our yacht designer, our sail maker, and we did receive quotes. So that's moving along too. We should be able to order the sail sometime September or October. So that's taking shape. And I don't know, it means like we're moving towards the right direction. Finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We also received those 2 cruising guides, kind of giving you a clue on where we're going to go first. We found a great deal on Marketplace for a tender or a dinghy. It's a Highfield 260 UL, so the bottom hull is in aluminum. It's a used one, but we found a very good deal. Yeah, quite happy about that. And the dinghy is going to be able to fit basically between here and up to about here. So it's going to clear the front hatch, which is our storage place. Pierre did mark where we're going to put cleats, like flat cleat, so we can attach the dinghy when crossing. Another thing that we have accomplished is the arch. And we have some video to show you. It took us a few tries to figure out the best way to get the arch up on deck due to the shelter space limitation and the arch's size. This was the easiest way. Once on deck, we marked the location where it should sit. We then laser cut the place where the insert would be welded for structure and rigidity. Once more, we lifted the arch back on deck, but this time it was to install it on its brackets. We confirmed that the position, angle, and the fitting were right. What a change! And we have an arch. Pierre also finished the chain plate. And here how it was done.
Just above the mark. Okay, more grinding, more cutting. Earplug, mask, everything. First pass is done. I'm gonna have to make another pass. It's not very. It's weird welding half an inch to 1/8. So I'm gonna have to make another pass just to make sure.
While Pierre is working on the chain plate, I'm going to be working on the Hydrovane. So that's what we came up with, and thanks to Will at Hydrovane, he sent us some kind of design that we could use to give a rough idea of what it's going to look like and the space it's going to leave us here. And so we need to figure out if we want to do something else, if we want to continue this and use that as a storage container, or we keep it open like so. This is the steering system that's going to go there, so that's going to be closed. And I did reinstall the ladder just because we wanted again to see what kind of space left we had. I think this is going to be a toe, like we're going to bump our toe on that quite often. Yeah, just food for thought. Anyway, back to the chain plate. So that's on the starboard side, the two chain plate. And again, this one has an angle going forward of 5 degrees, and this one is vertical. Still needs to clean the weld. Pierre have been working also on the hatch inside frames, so we can actually close a boat or seal the boat. So we need to work on the companionway because it's not going to stay like that. And there will be a hard dodger also. We need to make a hole into the roof because we're going to have to pass a chimney. And also our track needs to move forward, so have the mast. The aim of the game right now is to have the boat sealed, water and weather tight, so we can actually remove the shelter before we receive the mast, because we need to try the mast, measure, do final measurement on the stays, and also final measurement for the sails so we can order them. So to finalize everything that needs to be done so the boat is completely sealed, we have to fix the hatches, do the companionway. We need to work on the hard dodger, everything that needs to be welded, cut, any modification that's touching the steel or the metal need to be done. So there you go, folks. That was our boat building update as of August 31st. We'll leave you on this note. It's easy sometimes to lose sight of what we're working so hard for. We get really focused on certain tasks and detail that sometimes we lose the big picture. You can see the forest for the trees. This month has been truly refreshing and inspiring. For so long, our world was one of raw effort. Working the steel, grinding, cutting, digging, and constantly stressing over our budget. Our vision felt distant. It was once abstract and just on paper, but now it does feel tangible. That magnificent future we've been forging, one spark, one grind, one dig at a time, is just around the corner. Pieces are finally getting together. Can you believe that next year we'll be living on the water, on the boat we built ourselves? We cannot wait to share our adventure with you, but until then,